Hi, Fred. Oh my god, Blueberry, thanks for the sub. It's my birthday. Yippee! Hi, friends. Hi, friends. I'm so excited because it's my birthday, and it's my birthday, and I love my birthday. Can you tell I'm a Leo? Why does my camera not want to focus on me? It's my birthday, camera. Anyways, it's my birthday and I'm really happy. We're gonna do a short little stream today. I have a little dessert tier list that we're gonna do. I have a cupcake. It's a red velvet cupcake. And we're gonna eat this cupcake together. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so exciting. I also put on a quote-unquote B-Day hype playlist. So, we better get hyped. Anyways, I've been getting a lot of nice birthday wishes today, and I love that. Honestly, like, I don't really care about like presents on my birthday, but when people like wish me a happy birthday, people better wish me a happy birthday. Like, that's what I care about. It makes me feel so happy. It makes me feel so loved. Guys, I'm trying to open this cupcake without... Oh. It's huge. This is a big cupcake. Look at it and compared to my face. Guys, I got my nails done today. Isn't that so exciting? Oh my god. I love cake. I know some people... Okay, spoiler alert for my dessert tier list that I'm gonna do. I know some people don't like cake. What's wrong with you? I love cake. I love cake. I love cupcakes. I love cake. Don't worry about it. Guys, I got candles. And you know what's so funny? This specific pack of candles comes with 24 candles. Guys, I'm turning 24 today. Oh my god, I'm 24 years old. Gross. Should we put all of the candles? Should we put all of the candles on the cupcake? What is that, a fire hazard? Do I put 4 or 24 candles on this cupcake? I'm gonna put 4. I'm gonna pick the colors that I want and I'm gonna put 4. Because I just don't trust myself. Hi, Mark. Thanks, Mark. I'm putting candles on a cupcake right now. I could put all 24. I am 24 years old. That's a fire hazard. I'm gonna set something on fire. Oh, they use frosting to stick the cupcake to the thing. It's so cute! Look at it! Guys, I did bring a lighter and I will sing myself happy birthday. Okay, whoa, Mark. Come on now. It's okay, I'm not as old as Tom. And that's what matters. I'm actually the youngest in my friend group. At least, like, one of my friend groups. Actually, well, no, I am the youngest. I was gonna say, well, actually, in one of my friend groups, guys, I actually have 3 friend... Like 3 friend groups. I know, I'm really popular. It's just when it... I just got a text message saying I need to be quieter because my boyfriend's in a meeting. Doesn't he know it's my birthday? Anyways, I have a lot of friends. They're just not online. But one of my friends has the same birthday as me. So happy birthday, Elnora. Happy birthday, Smelly. She's not going to be in this chat. Should I text her that I'm live and have her come in? I got birthday wishes. Not really presents. I don't really want anything. But my boyfriend did get me a gift, and we're gonna go see Avatar: The Last Airbender, like, the orchestra. That's so cute. I love it. I'm live if you want to join birthday festivities. Make it like my birthday every day. Anyways. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that such a good gift? I thought it was great. I did watch the whole series, and I'm excited for the movies. Aren't they making another show? Like, they had Avatar, and then they had Korra, and now they're making another one where the Avatar is an earthbender. Right? I think so. I have a lighter. I don't want to light the candle. I'm scared. Korra is good. Not as good as Avatar, but I do like Korra. Apparently, Korra herself kind of fucked up the world, though. And I guess the next show is gonna be the new Avatar, like, cleaning up Korra's mess. Rip Korra. You know, it happens. She's just a girl. The next Avatar is gonna be a girl, too. And she has, like, one leg or something. I think I saw some, like, pictures of her. New Avatar. No, not that Avatar. New Avatar: The Last Airbender. No, not the movie. Sequel series. Wow. Anyways. Guys, it's my birthday and I'm so excited. Should I light my candles? Should I feel like I have to give it a minute. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I have to give it a second. Guys, this morning I got my nails done. I got my free gift from Sephora. It was a fragrance set, which, like, period. It was like Burberry. That stuff is expensive. Like, fragrances specifically, expensive. Anyways, I got my nails done. I also got my toes done, but I'm gonna need a lot more subs before I show you those. Anyways, what else? I have dinner later. I have a party this weekend. I'm going to the Ren Fair this weekend, and I'm actually so excited. I've never been to a Ren Fair. Eat your cupcake. Okay, I'll eat my cupcake. Should I sing myself happy birthday? I'm gonna light my candles. Oh, should I sing myself happy? I wonder if maybe I should hold it. And then you guys can see. Look at me go. No, light. Oh man, there's gonna be wax all over my cupcake. Hopefully not. It's so bright. Look at it. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Hey! Oh my god, now it's official. You blow out the candles and you're officially your age. I'm officially 24. Okay, I'm taking the candles out. Wait, guys, I'm actually so excited. I love cake. I'm hoping that this is a cream cheese frosting. Because I don't really fuck with frosting. I love cake, but frosting, I'm not gonna bite right into it either. There's frosting under my nail. I'm not gonna bite right into it. There's so much frosting. Let's see how it is. Guys, I got this cupcake from Jewel Osco. From the Jewel Osco. I don't want to make a mess. Bite for you and bite for me. I love cake. Wait, this frosting is kind of good. It's kind of like a whipped cream. I lied. That's cream cheese frosting. Am I just gonna sit here and eat this cupcake? I wish I brought enough to share with the glass. I didn't though. It's mine. Give me a bite, please. This cupcake is huge. And there's so much frosting. I'm not the biggest fan of frosting. I think sometimes it's too sweet. I think sometimes it's just too much in your mouth. And if you know how to make frosting, you know why it's so sweet. It's because it's like, frosting is basically 2 sticks of butter and like 5 cups of sugar. That's what frosting is. I mean, sometimes it's good. Like cream cheese frosting, it's just 2 sticks of butter, 5 cups of sugar, and some cream cheese. It's a little dry. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Where? Oh, never mind. Anywho, guys, let's get into this tier list. I'm actually kind of excited because I love having opinions. I love having opinions, and I love sharing my opinions, and I love being right. And everyone else is wrong. So we're gonna share some of our opinions, and we're gonna do a dessert tier list, and it's gonna be great. Hopefully. I've only done like one other tier list before, and it was Halloween 2 years ago, and I was dressed as the Tootsie Roll Owl, and I was counting how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Not today, though. Ugh. You guys are far too large. You guys are far too large. There you go. And I'm making you smaller. There you go. Kind of forgot you guys were going to be on the screen, too. I kind of forget about you guys sometimes. Not on purpose. I'm kidding. Anywho, guys, this is my tier list. I wrote down a bunch of desserts that I've eaten, that I am familiar with. I was looking for, you know, some normal, maybe I should put my camera up here, because I'm gonna assume we have more desserts that we don't really like. I'm gonna assume we're not gonna fill up the S tier, because desserts are good, but I'm very picky. I'm a very picky person. Okay, well, that made me sound like a little pretentious. I'm not that picky. But if something's bad, I'm gonna tell you it's bad. So let's do this. Also, I can't lie, I have to mute the music in my ears. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to focus on my own thoughts. Oh, is this really the first thing that I wrote down? There's no way. I have a list. Oh. All right. Guys, this is my tier list. We're gonna rank some desserts right now. Starting off really, really strong with donuts. Now, I want to preface this tier list with I'm doing categories of desserts and not specific desserts. So like coconut cake is just gonna be under cake. Red velvet cake, chocolate cake, vanilla cake, they're all gonna be under cake. Same with ice cream, chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream. We could spend days ranking different flavors of desserts. And Mark, I just want to let you know that you are so unbelievably wrong because donuts are absolutely going in S tier. What? Now listen, I may be a little biased. Donuts are one of my favorite foods. I think donuts are probably one of the best desserts ever created. They come in so many forms. Yeast donuts, cake donuts, donut holes, old-fashioned. They're not too sweet if you get a yeast donut. And also, here's why I think donuts are S tier. Donuts are a great dessert, right? Because they're not too sweet, but they satisfy a sweet tooth. But they can also be a breakfast food. How many times are you eating dessert for breakfast? If you whipped out a cupcake and you ate it for breakfast, people would probably look at you like you're a psycho. They'd probably be like, what are you doing? Why are you eating a cupcake first thing in the morning? But if you whip out a blueberry cake donut, a chocolate cake donut, which is, by the way, just cake in the shape of a donut, no one's gonna bat an eye. Everyone's gonna be like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And you know what? It should. It should make perfect sense. Donuts are so unbelievably good, and I will not accept the donut slander. These are my opinions, but all of my opinions are based on facts, and I am the only one that's correct. Anyways, moving on. Donuts is our first S tier, what can I say? And now we're gonna go into ice cream. Guys, ice cream. You know, maybe I should have switched up the order of all of this because I'm putting it above donuts. Ice cream is S tier. All ice cream. Regular ice cream, soft serve, frozen custard. Ice cream is the best late night dessert when you're craving something sweet. You can get chocolate, you can get vanilla. It's cold, refreshing. The flavors are incredible if you go to like a gourmet ice cream shop. Eating ice cream's annoying as fuck. How so? Well, okay, it does melt. But then you're just left with like a milkshake at the end. And I didn't put milkshakes on this tier list. Who doesn't like a milkshake? Milkshakes aren't as good as ice cream, but like who doesn't like a milkshake? I love ice cream. Like genuinely, ice cream has become my favorite dessert. Hot fudge, banana splits, soft serve that's like dipped. Salt and straw is the best thing to ever happen to me. Genuinely. So, like, I don't think I could be the same. I don't think I would be the same if I had never had salt and straw. Ice cream is just, it's so good. Moving on. I'm taking no criticism. Next we have cake. Now cake is good. But cake is like the beagle of desserts. You know when you think of like dogs, like a beagle is such a dog, and cake is such a dessert. What cake exactly? Well, that's the problem. Because if we're talking, okay, whoa. I was just gonna say, if we're talking chocolate cake, we're talking S tier. It's clear that Mark and I have very different opinions. If we're talking chocolate cake, if we're talking a coconut, I do think coconut cake is also S tier. I do really enjoy a slice of coconut cake. If we're talking about chocolate cake, if we're talking about coconut cake, those are far better than a funfetti. Oh my god, thanks, pizza. Thanks for the bits. Thank you. A chocolate cake and a coconut cake are way better than just like a funfetti or a simple vanilla cake with vanilla buttercream, right? There's just such a wide range when it comes to cake, and it's so basic. Like, I love cake, but it's just so basic that I feel like I genuinely can't give it anything above a C. It's like the middle of the road dessert. And you can severely fuck up a cake. Like, it could look nasty, it can taste nasty. It's kind of hard to have bad ice cream. Just saying. Anyways, next we have cookies. I love cookies. I do. I really do. But there are so many types of cookies that I also really dislike. Now, I like an oatmeal raisin. I love a chocolate chip. But a sugar cookie? Oh. Any crunchy cookie, besides Oreos. Oreos get a pass. Any crunchy cookie? Oh. Any soft, gooey cookie with some sort of chocolate, some sort of whatever. It's good. But when it's just sugar, yikes. Oh my god, thanks, Tom. Thanks for the gifted sub. Thanks, Tom. Yay, Mark's a sub now. One of us. Anyways, cookies are going in A. Because genuinely, now here's where we're gonna get controversial. I genuinely don't think, like, listen, ice cream, donuts, they're my favorite, for sure. But when you get a warm, gooey chocolate chip cookie with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, I genuinely do not know if there is a better dessert. I don't know if there's a better dessert. I should have put Pizookie on this. Pizookie is probably the best dessert you could ever have in your life. So it's gonna go in A tier, but it's not gonna go in S tier because in order to bump it up to S, it needs to be combined with ice cream. I said what I said. Cheesecake. Ooh. Now you can mess up a cheesecake. You can like fuck up a cheesecake and then it's kind of like sour. And you're like, oh, why am I eating this over regular cake? But when you have good cheesecake, I mean, it's good cheesecake. Thanks, Sexy. Hi, Sexy, welcome in. We're talking about dessert. When you have good cheesecake, it's good cheesecake. Thank you. And I'm gonna put it at B tier because I do love cheesecake, but I think I would rather have cookies, and over cookies, I would rather have ice cream. So that's what we're gonna do. What's your favorite dessert? We are doing very broad categories. We're doing really broad categories because we could spend forever ranking different flavors. Cookie supremacy is like, it's a thing. It really is a thing. If we're breaking it down, a chocolate chip cookie is genuinely one of the best things ever created, and then you get to like a biscotti, which I guess you can't really classify as a cookie, and it's like, yikes, you know? So we have to rank the dessert category as a whole. I'm gonna spend way too much time going back and forth. Sorbet is pretty good. It's just not as good as ice cream. It's just not as good as ice cream. I was kind of classifying ice cream as like frozen desserts. Maybe I should have put like popsicles, you know, more icy whatever, but interesting take. Interesting take. Moving on. If you have a problem with my rankings, take it up with someone who cares. Raspberry sorbet. Okay, sorbet is really good. I gotta sit better. Sorbet is really good, but I didn't. Guys, there was only so many desserts that I could think of, okay? Sorbet is basically ice cream. There, it's in S tier. You're welcome, sexy. Next up is cobbler. Now, if you don't know what a cobbler is, it's basically just a fruit filling, but instead of in a pie crust, it's not. It's topped with more of like a cakey crumble, like cinnamon, sugar, and butter. And that's like it. It's just warm. It's just a warm pile of goop. And I don't like it at all. If there's one thing that I will support with my whole heart, it's that fruit shouldn't be warm. I don't think fruit should be warm. Simple as that. I think I didn't put muffins. Muffins are breakfast foods. They're not too. I don't think fruit should be warm. Ever. Except when it's like a raisin in an oatmeal raisin cookie, or when it's a blueberry in a blueberry muffin. That's it. Those are my two exceptions. I don't like pineapple on pizza. I don't like, we'll get there. I don't like apple pie. I don't like cobblers. I just, it's just gross. Yeah, I did. Pineapple on pizza is superior. Incorrect. And I'm not saying it just because I think that the pineapple doesn't complement the pizza. I think it's because when I'm eating pizza, I don't want a soft, gooey ball of fruit in my mouth. I don't ever want a soft, gooey ball of fruit in my mouth. And that's why cobbler is F tier, because it's quite literally the star of the show is just a gooey ball of fruit. No, I think this is peach cobbler. You guys can have your opinions, but mine are the correct opinions. Crepes. Yeah, but the difference is that the mozzarella isn't sweet. I just don't like the texture of a warm fruit. It's yucky. It's icky yucky. Anyways, crepes. They're fine. They're okay. It's okay. Overrated as fuck. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna put crepes in C. C for crepe. You know what? I will put crepes in D. Just for you, Mark. Because they are overrated. I don't think there's ever been a time where I had a crepe and I was like, this is fantastic. This is so unbelievably good. But I liked it. I don't hate them. I'm never gonna go out of my way to get a crepe. If it's there, I'm gonna eat it and I'll probably enjoy it. I'm never gonna go and get a crepe. It's my birthday. I'm not gonna go get a crepe. I'm gonna go get a cake. I'm gonna get cheesecake. I'm gonna get ice cream. You know what I mean? Plus the whole warm fruit thing. There's usually a fruit filling. And if there's not a fruit filling, it's just whipped cream and Nutella. And it's only so much whipped cream and Nutella that I can take. All right? Remember when I said I don't like the warm, gooey balls of fruit in my mouth? I also don't like the warm, gooey, just pocket of chocolate. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing. Speaking of not my thing, ice cream, S tier. Cake, C tier. Ice cream cake? Ooh. D. Ice cream cake is D tier. And let me tell you why. When you have one perfect dessert, as in ice cream, and one good dessert, as in cake, and you put them together, just because they're two good things doesn't make the product of those two good things also good. The ice cream starts to melt, which starts seeping into the cake. And so the cake gets this kind of gummy texture because it's just soaking up so much liquid. And because it had to be in the freezer, your cake was already a weird texture because in order to thaw out the cake, the ice cream is gonna thaw too. It's just, so you have to eat the cake when it's like hard. I don't want a hard cake. You know what I mean? And then you're chewing cake, but you're chewing ice cream. No. If you want cake and ice cream, buy a cake, buy ice cream, put a scoop of ice cream on top of the cake. Don't get an ice cream cake. They're messy, they're not good. It's just aesthetics. It's how I feel. It's all about how I feel. And how I feel about ice cream cake is not good. I don't like it. I'm just gonna be so honest. Anywho, next we have Rice Krispie treats. Rice Krispie treats they're basic. It's literally just butter, marshmallows, and Rice Krispie cereal. That's it. And you know what? It's pretty freaking good. Yeah, I would say B tier too. It's pretty freaking good. You can eat like 3 of them and not feel sick. They're really easy to make. They're good for group gatherings because you can make like a huge tray of Rice Krispies and cut them all up. Rice Krispies are like pretty freaking decent. I enjoy them. There's, oh my god, Noodles and Company and their like giant triangle of Rice Krispie treat, delish. Fantastic. I actually really enjoy that Rice Krispie. You know what? Yeah, it's a B tier. Well, I was gonna say it doesn't really have many ingredients that could induce allergies, whatever the fuck I'm saying. So it's like a pretty safe dessert too. Shout out Rice Krispie treats. If you make them at home, they're way better than like the little blue bars, but even the little blue bars are still really freaking good. You know what's not the best though? Pudding. I'm not a pudding gal. I don't really fuck with pudding. Butterscotch pudding, decent. Chocolate pudding, decent. Vanilla pudding, straight up ass. I mean like dookie from a butt. Banana pudding? Okay, you're kind of winning me over. It's just such a plain, sweet goop. I'm putting it in C tier. It's not bad. It's certainly not as bad as ice cream cake. But it's not great. And you could have bad pudding. Vanilla pudding is the best. I don't think so. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say incorrect. I strongly disagree. I think pudding is just, it's such a, I'm sorry. Jell-O isn't on this list because I just simply do not classify Jell-O as a dessert. Jell-O is a nothing food. It's a good nothing food. But Jell-O is just like something that you put in your mouth because you can. Like, people eat Jell-O because they can. Like, I don't think anyone is out there going, oh my god, I love hardened water. It's literally the best. Like, it's not even in the conversation. Jell-O isn't in the conversation. Pudding is barely in the conversation. I like Jell-O too, but in the conversation of desserts, it doesn't belong there. It's in the low-calorie snacks that your mom eats to make her feel better about herself. That's what Jell-O is. Anyways, guys, we're moving on to the pies. Now, I know I said that I was going to be classifying these desserts as a whole, like in their own categories. You know what I mean? We didn't rank a sugar cookie versus a chocolate chip cookie, and we didn't rank chocolate cake versus vanilla cake. But when it comes to pies, there is such a distinct difference between like a cream pie and a fruit pie. And I think we all know where I stand on fruit being warm. Apple pie is one of the best things in the world. I could not disagree more. I full on hate apple pie. I do not like apple pie. Apple pie is the most American dessert ever, and I despise it. I really, really dislike it. And for that reason, it's going in F tier. It'll go above cobblers because there's more crust. Yeah, I know, I am American, and that's why I'm going against the grain here, and I'm saying apple pie sucks. I'm saying fruit pies suck. I hate warm fruit, and I will die on that hill. Fruit shouldn't be warm. Why are we heating it up? You know what happens when you heat fruit up? It becomes jam. And who eats warm jam? You put cold jam on a piece of toast. Go back to where you're from. I hate apple pie. I really do. Fruits and desserts are not allowed. I can't do it. The texture specifically of apple pie, like if you handed me a blackberry pie, maybe I'd be like, okay, you know, it's not that bad because it's kind of jammy, and jam is good. But when you hand me an apple pie, and I have to feel the chunks of apple, and I have to bite through it actually really grosses me out. It actually really grosses me out, and I strongly dislike it because the texture that a warm apple gets, oh, no, I'm okay. No, I'm good. Now, when we talk about cream pies, and I'm talking about a French silk, an Oreo cream, a banana pie, where they have like, it's like banana pudding, but just in a fucking pie tin. Honestly, I would classify a pumpkin pie more like a cream pie than a fruit pie, because it's got that creamy texture. When you talk about a cream pie, that's a solid C tier dessert. It's almost like a cheesecake, but cheesecakes are better than pies. And that's period. A person with OCD would hate this tier. Yeah, probably. I think a French silk pie is like really, really good, but it's not as good as a cheesecake, and therefore I can't put it in B. I'm never gonna choose a slice of pie over a slice of cheesecake. And I'm never gonna choose a slice of pie over a slice of regular cake. So it's definitely low C, for sure. Now this one's gonna make some people mad, because I know some people that love mochi. I mean, like, they adore mochi. It's okay. It's just a little too gooey sticky for me. I know it's your birthday, so I mean this with all due respect, but you're out of your fucking mind. I have specific tastes. My palate is refined. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you guys see sugar and go, yum, 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 yum. It's yummy. I love sugar. Yum, 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 yum. No. It's all about the mouth feel. It's all about how it makes you feel. It's all about, you know? I don't feel that way with pie. But I do also not feel that way with mochi. It's a little too gummy. And usually when we're talking about mochi, like a good homemade mochi with like a red bean filling with like a whole strawberry in it or something, a cream filling, good ice cream, pretty freaking decent. But like some of these store-bought mochis are, they're okay. I'm gonna put mochi. And you know what? I feel like I've come around to it. I'm gonna put it low B. I'm gonna put mochi in low B. Because sometimes it is really good, but it's not as, sometimes people really hype mochi the fuck up. They really do. There's some die-hard mochi fans. I'm not one of them, but it is pretty good. And you know what? I will pick mochi over pie. Too much flour on mochi? Well, I guess. Kind of like a cornstarchy outside. It is messy. It is really messy. But we're not ranking desserts on how messy they are. We're ranking desserts on how delicious and yummy and how good it makes me feel. And you know what makes me feel really good? A cupcake. Everything about cake is made better when it is in cupcake form. And I know some people hard disagree with that. Some people are like, cupcakes are worse than cake because it's less cake. But cupcakes are the perfect individual serving size. You have a large group of people, you don't want to make a like 5-tier cake to feed all those people. You know, you could buy like 2 dozen cupcakes. Do you know how expensive a bigger cake is compared to more cupcakes? A bigger cake is so much more expensive than buying more cupcakes because cake is so much harder to make than cupcakes. There's less you don't have to worry about the structural integrity of a cupcake. It holds itself together. The frosting to cake ratio, usually better. I will say cupcakes are a bit difficult to eat. You can't really bite into. I have a cupcake right here. You think that I could unhinge my jaw and bite through this cupcake? No, I couldn't do that. But is it freaking delicious? Yeah. Would I rather have a slice of red velvet cake? Probably not. Like cupcake, they're just so convenient. They're so I just got cupcake crumbs all over my desk. That was my fault, not the cupcakes. That was my fault, not the cupcakes. I love cupcakes. I'm putting it in A tier. I'm putting the cupcake in A tier. It's the perfect little dessert. It's perfect for parties. It's perfect for when you just want a little treat. A mini cupcake? Pop the whole thing in your mouth. Delish. Yeah, cupcakes are great. It's everything you want from a cake in a small version of the cake. It's great. If you want more, now here's the thing. A cupcake, pretty equivalent to a piece of cake, to a slice of cake, right? But if you say, oh, I had 2 slices of cake versus, oh, I had 2 cupcakes, you're gonna feel better about yourself by saying, I had 2 cupcakes rather than I had 2 slices of cake. Makes me feel better about myself. Donuts better than cupcakes, I'm out. I just love donuts so much. I can't help myself. I just love donuts so much. I really do. Donuts are just, they're the best. And like I said, it's one of the only desserts that you can, not the only, one of the only desserts you can eat for breakfast and nobody's gonna judge you because it's a breakfast dessert. My favorite donut is a blueberry cake donut. And I'm not just saying that because Blueberry subbed earlier. I'm not just saying that. My favorite donut is a blueberry cake donut. And then after that, classic raised donut, vanilla icing with sprinkles. A vanilla sprinkle donut, classic, delish. You can't go wrong. A blueberry cake donut, when you get a good blueberry cake donut and it's soft and warm, and it's got that glaze. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I fuck with that. You know what I don't really fuck with though? Cream puffs. Now, cream puffs are good. I'd say they're above crepes. I'd say they're above ice cream cake for sure. But they're kind of like super mid. Like they don't really have a lot going on. You need to eat like 6 cream. I mean, if they're like small, you need to eat like 6 of them to really feel like you had a dessert. Then you're like, holy shit, I just ate 6 cream puffs. You know what I mean? Oh, it's not on. You got scammed. Damn, now I feel bad. It's not on. I forgo. Anyways, cream puffs are like really okay. There's not a lot going on. It's so just average. It's just so unbelievably average. I'm gonna put it in D. I'm gonna put it above crepes and below pie. It's, yeah. I mean, who has strong opinions on a cream puff? That's what I'm saying. Who has strong opinions about a cream puff? I don't. Anywho, you know what I do have strong opinions about, for? Banana bread. Now, remember when I said I don't like fruit? I don't like warm fruit. Remember when I said I don't like fruit that's warm? But bananas, there's something about bananas and the way that they interact with dessert, specifically when you mush it up. Bananas are basically just fluffy, sweet ingredients. They just make it so yummy. I love banana bread. Chocolate chip banana bread? I don't think I would like bananas on my pizza. And that's purely from a taste standpoint and not from a I don't think fruit should be warm standpoint. Banana bread is so good that it's obviously going into S tier. Banana bread, it's a classic dessert. If you want to impress someone at a dinner party, make banana bread. It's so easy. It's so good. Bananas are so cheap. It's great. Banana bread, great. Everyone loves it. Everyone likes banana bread. I don't think I've ever met someone that doesn't like banana bread. You bake banana bread and you bring it into work and everyone goes, oh, someone made banana bread. You go to a gathering and there's banana bread. They're like, oh my God, someone made banana bread for this? And it's literally like one of the easiest desserts to make. And it's just so good. And it's fantastic. You get like a good banana bread where it's like crispy on the top. Yeah. Yeah, banana bread's S tier. I hate to break it to you. Next up, we have tiramisu. I like tiramisu. It's not really a cake, but it's kind of cake. It's a cake made out of wet cookies. Wet, spongy cookies. That's what it is. That's basically what tiramisu is. It's just a wet different kind of cake, but it's not wet like a tres leches cake. It's interesting. And you can have bad tiramisu, because tiramisu can be a little too coffee-y. I mean, that's the whole thing. It's a coffee dessert. And coffee's just such a strong flavor. But I kind of really like it. And it's really unique. The way the cream is made, so bad, tastes like shit coffee. I kind of like it. I'm going to put it in B tier. I think if you get, a slice of tiramisu, you're like, oh, it's kind of fancy. Because it's not cake. It's not cake. But it's cake. It's a fancy cake. And it does require you to enjoy the taste of coffee, but I know people that don't like the taste of coffee and they still like tiramisu because the cream is so good. What is it? Mascarpone? I don't remember. It's so good. Sometimes. And that's why I have to put it in B, because sometimes it's so good. Anywho, you know what's pretty much good all of the time? A macaron. Macarons are really good. I love a macaron. They're small. You can eat like 4 or 5 and actually not feel like shit because they're light and airy. They come in so many different flavors. Pistachio, lemon, raspberry, chocolate, vanilla. Literally whatever you can think of, someone has turned it into a macaron flavor. I did separate macarons from cookies because macarons, they're just not on the same level as cookies. And not in like macarons are better than cookies, but when you bake cookies and when you bake a macaron, oh, very different process. Very different process. It's a whole thing. Macarons are notoriously one of the most difficult desserts to make. Because so many things could go wrong. And because they're difficult to make, I'm gonna have to knock it down a few points. It's not as good as a cookie, but they're still really fucking good. So I'm gonna go low A. I'm gonna go low A with macaron. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go low A. You ever go to one of those stores that sells like macarons by like, you can like make your own like tray? Oh, they're so good. It is expensive air. They are expensive, but you know why they're expensive? Is because they're so hard to make. They are so difficult to make. I have been baking my whole life. I have baked almost everything on this list. That's a baked good. Oh, I've technically made my own ice cream before too. And I haven't made macarons because they're simply too difficult. I've made ice cream, I've made donuts, I made banana bread, cookies, cupcakes. I actually haven't made my own cheesecake before, I don't think. But I've made Rice Krispies and mochi. I've made my own mochi. I made a lot of this stuff. And I just have not tackled macarons because they scare me. I can't lie. Because if they turn out bad, I'm actually going to be like really disappointed in myself. I'd actually be like really upset. Anywho, we have churros next. You know what? There was another picture that didn't get added on this. You just love triggering people. Yes, I do. Where's that one picture that I had? It's because it didn't. Don't worry about it. Churros. Guys. I fuck with churros. A churro is just a different donut. It's just a different form of donut. When you get a good churro, oh, they're really good. There was a Mexican bakery not too far from me, and you would go in and you could get a churro for $1. $1. And it was like this big. It was like this big. You walk out. Oh, soft, crunchy, warm, sugary, but not too sweet. Yeah, churros are A. Churros are gonna go right under cookies. I love a good churro. You go to like any amusement park, and you get a churro, you're having a good time. Just saying. I fuck with the churro. Man, I could go for a churro. I was gonna put funnel cakes on this list because I also fuck with funnel cakes, but I feel like, and I'm gonna get some slack for this one, funnel cakes and churros, they're really similar. Same with like an elephant ear. A funnel cake is quite literally cake batter that is just deep fried. And that's basically what a churro is. Well, a churro is a different type of batter. It's light, it's flaky, it's, you know, whatever. I was gonna put funnel cakes on, it'd probably be right where churros are. What can I say? Anyways, shout out churros. Now, remember when I said that donuts are one of the only desserts that are acceptable, that are socially acceptable to eat during breakfast? The reason why it's not the only dessert is because you could also have cinnamon rolls. A cinnamon roll for breakfast, too much. It's too much. You know how you have a donut for breakfast and you're kind of like, ooh, that was a little heavy, but you know, it's a donut. It goes away pretty fast. It's not too sweet. A cinnamon roll, that sticks with you the whole day. Cinnamon rolls are so thick and doughy and heavy, and they're goopy from all the cinnamon filling, and they're always lathered in frosting, which sometimes is good, you know? But you can't eat it for breakfast. You just can't. You can. You're not gonna feel good after. You're just not gonna feel good afterwards. So because of that, I can't rate a cinnamon roll as high as a donut. But a cinnamon roll is so fucking good. You can't eat it for breakfast. You just can't. But it's so fucking good. When you get a Cinnabon and it's fresh and warm, you walk past the Cinnabon in the mall, I find it really hard to believe that they're not pumping out cinnamon scent. It's one of the best feelings to stop at a Cinnabon and get a cinnamon roll at the mall when you're about to leave, and then you go and you eat it in the car. Oh, it's an A tier. It's above cupcakes. It's above churros. Cinnamon rolls are really fucking good. I don't know, I think I have made them myself, but even just the Pillsbury ones that you break apart from the can, yeah, even those are really good. Shout out cinnamon rolls. And shout out lava cakes. Now, I used to be a lava cake hater because, oh my god, you know what I forgot to put on this list? Everyone needs to shut up. Everyone needs to shut up. That's a terrible picture. Terrible pic. This picture will do. No, it won't. Oh my god, terrible picture. Everyone avert your eyes. Everyone avert your eyes. Wait. Okay, I totally definitely didn't forget to put one of the most popular desserts ever made on this tier list. Don't worry about it. I used to be a lava cake hater because I don't really like brownies, which I definitely remembered to put brownies on this list. Anyways, I used to be a lava cake hater, but lava cakes, they're still cake. They're not as rich as a brownie, and they're soft, and they always have to be warm, otherwise you can't have the lava cake effect. So they're always warm and comforting, and they're usually pretty small because they're still rich. They're still pretty rich, not as rich as brownies sometimes, but they're still pretty rich. With that scoop of vanilla ice cream on top, you get a lava cake from Domino's, delish. You get a lava cake from Trader Joe's, also delish. They're good. And I'm debating on putting it above cheesecake, but I think it's just below cheesecake. I think a lava cake is just below cheesecake. I think, again, they can be really rich, so sometimes you just don't really want all that. But man, when you get like a free little lava cake for your birthday, so good. I'm always happy. I'm always happy with a lava cake. I feel like I'm never gonna be like, actually, that's a lie. I will go out of my way to get a lava cake because I'll go to Trader Joe's and I'll buy the Trader Joe's lava cakes. But anyways, I digress. It's a B tier dessert. It's still really good, but is it better than the things above it? No. No. And that's why it is where it is. Now we had this whole discussion about lava cake and about how I don't really like brownies. So we might as well do the brownies first, because I definitely remembered to put brownies. See, this is what I'm saying. Guys, I don't like brownies to the point where I full on forgot to put it on this list. I put mochi on this list. There's a tiny little fly and he's right in front of you, ready to go. He's right in front of you guys. He's right in front of me. Get away from my cupcake, you bitch. I forgot brownies even existed. Guys, I don't really like brownies. I think brownies are too rich. I'd much rather have cake over brownies. I'd much rather have cookies over brownies. I'd much rather have... And you know what? That gives me my answer. I would rather have all of these over brownies. But would I rather have these over brownies? Probably not. And there are some brownies that are like cakier and they're not like super fudgy and rich and gross. I'm getting like 7,000 text messages right now. Anyways, they're mid. And that's gonna upset a lot of people because I know a lot of people that love, my boyfriend being one of them. I know a lot of people that love brownies. I mean, like, they obsess over brownies. Like, brownies is an S tier dessert for so many people. Not me, though. I hate to break it to you, not me, though. All right, last but not least, this is the last dessert I put on here. I was gonna do, like, maybe a cannoli or something. Cannolis would be like a D tier for me. I hate to break it to you. But creme brulee. Now, the first time I ever had creme brulee, I remember this. I was in Girl Scouts. And I don't know why. As a, like, 7-8-year-old Girl Scout, I was taking a tour of a wine, like, testery. What is that called? We weren't on a vineyard. It was just a house. It was quite literally just a house where you did wine tastings. And they had a cellar. They had a wine cellar. And we took a tour of their wine cellar and they taught us about wine. And when we were done touring the cellar, we went up to their little room and the tables were so fancy. They were so round and they had the white tablecloths and we all took a seat in our little Girl Scout vests. And they served us creme brulee. And I was so disgusted by it. I hated it so much. I was like, we're here to have dessert and you serve me this half cold, half hot bowl of glorified pudding. Give me a cupcake. Give me a cookie. Why are you serving me creme brulee? I'm 7. I was actually so upset. I think I had maybe a couple bites. And then I remember being angry. because the audacity to say we're gonna get dessert and then you serve me creme brulee instead of chocolate cake, as a child, I was so mad. However, couple years later, I was out to dinner with my parents, and we went to this fancy restaurant, and it was their anniversary. And I guess when you have like an anniversary or a birthday, they give you like a flight of like samples of their desserts. They have like a little chocolate cake and a little creme brulee and like a little like berry mousse. That creme brulee in that little flight, it was like this big. It was a tiny little creme brulee. It was just a sample. That creme brulee was one of the best things I have ever eaten. I think about it all the time. That creme brulee was so good. It forever changed the way I view creme brulee. And I'll get creme brulee every so often, and I'll be like, this is good. But it's never as good as that one place that I went to all those years ago. And so, do I like creme brulee? Yes. Yeah, I do. But is it that good? No. And I don't know if it will ever be as good as I think it should be. And for that reason, it's gonna have to go top of C. C for creme brulee. Man, I feel good about this tier list. Children in Africa would have been thankful for a creme brulee. Right, of course. But I was a child in the suburbs of Chicago, so I wasn't grateful for the creme brulee. I would have been grateful for one of the purple bags of chocolate chip cookies from Jewel Osco. Anyways, guys, this is my tier list. I think my S tier desserts they're definitely catered to me specifically. I know a lot of people are going to be mad that I put donuts that high, and frankly, I don't care. I know a lot of people are going to be mad that I put apple pie in F, but it's true. Fruit shouldn't be warm. Stop heating up your fruit. Now listen, I remember that there was this story recently of this woman that went to a 4th of July party, and she brought this beautiful antipasto, and she got kicked out of the party, and everyone was like, I can't believe that you would bring something so beautiful and amazing to a stranger's house only to get kicked out. That person should rot. And obviously, if you brought an antipasto to my party and I didn't know who you were, we would become friends right away. That's amazing. That's awesome. That's beautiful. Homemade mozzarella? Tomatoes that you grew? I don't even like tomatoes, but welcome to the family. But if you come to my house, and I don't know who you are, or maybe I do know who you are, and you bring a fruit pie. Ooh. Count your days. Count your days. Guys, at the end of the day, if you want to bring something, if it's a frozen apple pie, I'm going to throw it in your face. You didn't even heat it up? I don't think fruit should be warm, but I don't think fruit should be frozen solid either. Well, popsicles are really good, actually. I fuck with the smoothie. Don't bring fruit to my party. If you're gonna bring fruit, bring fresh fruit. Bring a cut up watermelon. Bring a fruit salad. Don't bring me a pie. Guys, if you want to bring a dessert to a party, bring Rice Krispie treats. Bring cupcakes, bring cookies, bring cinnamon roll, bring banana bread. If you bring banana bread to a party, everyone's gonna be talking. It could be the most subpar basic banana bread you've ever made and you've ever tried in your life. People are still gonna talk about it. Because even though everyone's had banana bread and it's super common, everyone goes fucking crazy for banana bread. That's the moral of the story. That's my story, at least. I'm sticking to it. Slay. Guys, that's my tier list. Now, I was thinking we could do other tier lists. Of what? I don't know. That's the problem. Of what? That's the fucking problem. So, we're done with the tier lists. And you know how I said in the title of this stream, cupcakes, tier lists, and more? Guys, I don't have any and more. We did the whole cupcake thing. I really want to take the frosting off this. But I don't have an and more section. But it is my birthday, and so what if we just did things that the birthday girl wants to do? And you know what the birthday girl kind of wants to do? Play League of Legends. Okay, fine, I won't. Okay, fine, I won't. How pro are you at League? Oh, like so, like I'm so good at the game. Like I'm so good at the game. It's been a hot minute since I played. I think I played what? I played a game of League on the floor. There's a new champion, which is exciting. I played a game of League on the floor like 2 weeks ago. But I need to play League of Legends. I need to get my last, like, I think I need 9 wins in ranked so I can get the free skin. What is this stuff? Wow. Bunch of new skins. Are there any of characters that I play? No. Guys, I only have 27 days to get 9 more ranked wins. I don't like playing ranked on stream, though. It's scary. It's scary. You guys scare me. I can't lie, you guys scare me. Uh-oh. My game is crashing. What is this? Alright, I'm not gonna play League. Fine. Should we play some... What time is it? 4:30? Oh my god, what happened? Guys, what the heck happened? Okay, nothing happened. We're good. Should we play some Stardew? We could. We could if we really wanted to. I can't lie, I'm just on League right now looking at things. Guys, for my birthday, I want RP. Is that too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? RP is the currency used to buy skins in League of Legends. That's what it is. Damn, Aphelios got a skin? Okay, I'm sorry. No one can even see what I'm looking at. I'm done. I'm not gonna play League of Legends. I promise. I won't. But because I'm not gonna play League of Legends on stream, I might have to end stream. It's just a short little stream. I just wanted to say happy birthday to me. Did I check out? No, I didn't. I didn't have the time. And by I didn't have the time, I mean I forgot. I actually didn't forget. I remembered while I was laying in bed last night. But it was super late when I ended stream yesterday. It was like, what, 9:30? It was like 9. So, I'll look it up. I can look it up right now. Why not? Whoa. Play 2,500 board games. Whoa. Online? Whoa. For free? Oh my god, I've played some of these. Many of them are free. I've played Scythe, I've played Wingspan, I've played... Okay, maybe I haven't played a lot of... Well, I said some. Not a lot. Wingspan may not be free. Boo. That's fine. I'm looking up the Stardew Valley. Whoa. What? What is this? Look at that picture. Whoa. I'll host. How do you even... Whoa. Custom season. I'm gonna have to read. The goal of the game is to complete Grandpa's goals and restore the community center. Oh. You have a fixed amount of turns to accomplish this. This is driven by the season deck of 20 cards. Cooperatively, the players decide each turn where they will focus their individual actions and place their pawn in that part of the valley. Huh. Interesting. We'll have to play sometime. Not today, though. Guys, it's my birthday today. And I do have a lot of other things that I have to do. And I was going to stream for longer. I was going to do something. But I thought that maybe while I was, like, doing my tier list or eating my cupcake, that I would, like, come up with something to play. And I just didn't. And I would play Stardew or something on stream. But it just doesn't feel like a birthday stream then. So I think we're just going to have to cut our losses and do it's gotta be special. Exactly. So we're just gonna have to cut streams short, I think. Unless anyone, I don't have any ideas. I have 0 ideas. None. Not a one. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna eat more of this cupcake and play some League off stream because I don't want you guys looking at me. And, okay, maybe not play League. I do have things I have to do today. It is my birthday. I'm a pretty important person today, okay? What can I say? Yeah, I got nothing. And because of that, I'm gonna have to end the stream. Guys, thank you so much for being here and for celebrating my birthday with me. I promise that next year, maybe I'll have the courage to actually, like, ask people to play games with me, and maybe we'll do, like, a game night. What day is my birthday next year? Like a Thursday? Right? Unless it's a leap year. Nope, it's on Thursday. Next year, I promise to ask people to play games with me. Maybe we'll have like a game night, and it'll be like a late night game night, and it'll be fun. We'll do like Wednesday night into Thursday morning. I put 4 candles on my cupcake, which I could have put more. There was exactly 24 candles in the candle thing, but I figured 6 years per candle. Yes, actually, that math does work. Well, I just put 4 candles because I'm 24. Get it? You sounded offended. I am offended. I don't want to be old. Guys, I was reminiscing. I drove past my high school earlier today, and my senior year of high school was 6 years ago. I do miss high school. I didn't have any bills to pay. I had no bills to pay. I was in sports. I saw my friends every single day. I had a job that gave me enough spending money to do whatever the hell I wanted on the weekends, which I did do whatever the hell I wanted on the weekends. I was a delinquent. I was a little bit of a delinquent. Not that much, but... I have dreams of playing hacky sack. I have dreams where I am just like in school still. I don't know. I do miss high school though. Whatever. I'm not saying I peaked in high school. I'm just saying high school was peak. I had a great time. Unfortunately, I teach high school. Yeah, I think if I were to do anything, I'd teach high school. Yeah, I would teach literature. But anyways, I just get carried away and I just keep talking. You read? I only have a couple. Listen, I know I have more stuffed animals than books on my shelf, but I read a little bit. Sometimes I do find it hard to find the motivation to read, but I read, and I also majored in creative writing, so I know what goes into writing. That's why I would teach literature. And I would go back to school, obviously. I'd have to go back to school. But anyways, what am I saying? Join a book club. I should. I actually should. Whatever. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. It's my birthday. I got things to do, okay? But thanks for being here. Thanks for celebrating my birthday with me. And I'll be back tomorrow with some Stardew Valley. We're gonna be playing around 3 o'clock Central Time, maybe? 4 o'clock Central? We'll see. I'm not sure yet. But that's all I have for you guys for today. So if you saw this, thanks. And if you didn't, that's okay too. Goodbye, everyone.